Hello, my name's Stephen Romney. You probably don't know me. If you do, you're probably either a subscriber or you're a friend from my high school or college. Anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk to you about. I'm here to talk to you about the penny. Contrary to what John Green may have told you, the penny isn't entirely useless. It still has a practical application in this day and age. I mean, look in your purses, look in your wallets, your couch cushions, floors of your car, your ashtrays, your candy dishes. You're going to find them everywhere. Now, here's something to think about. Many kids all over the United States live in poverty. More often than not, they usually don't have good clothes for the winter. They don't have coats, they don't have long johns like I'm wearing, they don't even have the right shoes for it. They usually have to either go barefoot or wear socks or whatever they can cobble together. No pun intended. Now, if every single person in the United States put in 2 cents into one gigantic jar, and now the entire population of the U.S., at least from the sources I've checked, is about 310,912,951 people. That's a lot of people. Now, if every single citizen put in 2 cents into one giant pool, that would add up to about $6,218,259.02. Yeah. So now a penny doesn't seem so small, does it? Now, imagine if people did that for every single day of the year. That's 365 days of the year. Well, unless it's leap year, but that's not important. Times the amount by 365, it's not always leap year, you would get about, let's see, I actually have to write this down. It's a pretty big number, and math is not my strong suit. That would be about $2,269,664,542.30. That's if 2 cents in a giant pool, 365 days of the year. That's pretty huge. Now, a fraction of that would be all that you need to give coats, shoes, even just better clothing for the winter to all those kids that need it. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I talking about this? Well, if you're in Utah, this part of the video is for you. If not, hang on, I'll have something to tell you in a minute. In Utah, Channel 5 News, KSL5, holds a charity every year around the holidays called Quarters for Christmas. It was initially founded to give kids better shoes for the winter, but in 2009 they've expanded that to give it to helping kids get better clothes for the winter. Coats, even better pants, coats, shoes, you name it, stuff for the winter. That's what they're raising money for. You can donate online at KSL.com, or you can mail or bring your donations to the KSL Broadcast House at 55 North, 300 West. More information on the website will be down below, because if you want to mail it, there's a few extra things you have to add. It's called the postal system, folks. If you don't like it, blame Ben Franklin. To the people who are watching this that aren't from Utah, if there are any programs like this in your state, province, or principality, basically wherever you live, if people are doing something similar to this, donate. You can donate as much as you like, and donate as little as you like. Even a penny makes all the difference. Like I said, if everyone gave 2 or even 1 penny, just divide the amount I said earlier by 2, that's still a lot of money. So even 1 penny can make all the difference, because one person gives a penny here, another person gives a penny. Soon you got 5 people giving 1 penny. Depending on the size of your city or your state, it'll add up. That's all it really takes. Why am I talking about all this? I wasn't even born yet when this happened, so I'm getting this information secondhand, but this charity, Quarters for Christmas, they helped my family a couple of years back. Back when my older brother went to this thing called like Head Start or something. It was kind of like a daycare, but also to kind of help kids. My family, we're better off now than we were back then, but my brother, he only had like these shoes made out of canvas. If you don't know what canvas is, it's those things those artists paint on. Although canvas is very durable and very waterproof, they make shopping bags out of it, it's not good for the winter. And so, my brother actually got a voucher for shoes from Quarters for Christmas, and ever since then I started collecting money at my high school, since I worked in the cafe and their C-store. But since I'm in college and I don't have the time for that anymore, especially with finals, I haven't been able to do that, so this is the next best thing. That's the main reason why I'm choosing to sponsor this charity. And again, if you're in Utah, donate. You don't have to donate all that much. Just some change you find in your car when you're driving by downtown in Salt Lake. That'll work. And if you're, well, pretty much anywhere else in the world aside from Utah, pretty much everywhere else, because I haven't set foot outside of Utah, but that's another story, then just donate what you want. If there's any programs like that, or if you want to donate to the one in Utah, do so. Best way to put it, even if you're not religious, this comes from the Coen Brothers movie, A Serious Man. Basically about this guy who has these Hebrew letters etched into his teeth, and he's not even Jewish. The dentist ponders about it, why he has the teeth. The letters translate to something about help or help me or something. So he goes to his rabbi and says, well, what should I do? What does this mean? And the rabbi just says, well, I don't really know what to tell you, but helping people, what could it hurt? That's all I'm asking. If you want to help, if you want to donate, or even if you want to sponsor the other charities being put on the Project for Awesome, I'll take this time to state now this is my first Project for Awesome video, then, well, what could it hurt? Earn yourself some karma. Now you're probably thinking this, why is the camera different and why am I standing up? Well, if my speech didn't convince you, then this might, because, well, you know how people stand on the corner or just stand in any densely populated area and sing or play an instrument in order to raise money just to get by? Well, I'm going to do exactly just that. But I'm not going to sing just to get money for myself. I'm going to sing to hopefully encourage more people to donate. And to those of you who know me, this song is actually going to be in English, and those of you who know me from even further back will probably recognize the song that I'm going to sing. For those of you who don't, this song is from Fiddler on the Roof. It wasn't in the movie, so that's probably why you've never heard it before. It's probably because the actor for Project couldn't sing or something, or they cut it for time. Who knows? That's another spiel for another time. I say spiel a lot. Anyway, I still have the music for the musical production that I was in, because I actually was in a musical production in high school. I still have the music, so here goes nothing. If this convinces you to donate, then good. But if not, well, then this should at least be a little bit entertaining. Oh yeah, another thing to note, this song was initially sang as a duet, but any parts that weren't sung by the character, I tweaked the lyrics well, that way it makes a little bit of sense, because I cannot sing like a girl for the life of me. I'm not Hyadain. If you know who Hyadain is, you're just as nerdy as me. If not, well, check out his channel. He's a pretty cool guy. He's actually a composer and remixer. Now I'm just stalling for time, so I'll shut up now and actually sing. I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true. That I had an aim in life, and that was everything, but now I even have you. I have something that I would die for, something that I can live for too. Yet now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. I used to wonder, could there be a wife to share such a difficult, wandering kind of life? She was only out of sight, waiting right here. Who knows tomorrow where our home will be? She'll be with me, and that's hope enough for me. Everything is right at hand, simple and clear. I have something that I would die for, something that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. Well, I hope you enjoyed my singing. If not, well, that's why I don't sing that often.